Dropshipping, a lazy man's guide to make money online and build your own $10,000 per month dropshipping business. Written by David Miller. Narrated by Lukas Arnold. Introduction. Shopify has been a hugely popular system for a number of years, making it easy for people to start their own online stores without needing to know a lot of complicated technical stuff. The trouble is that not everyone has the money to invest up front, buying stock for their website, which is one of the biggest things that scared people off from the Shopify platform. Fortunately, you can start and run your own Shopify store without having to spend a single penny up front on stock for it. How? Dropshipping. Dropshipping makes it easy to stock a store without a huge upfront investment, and it has a number of other benefits as well. Keep in mind that dropshipping does have a few drawbacks, which will also be discussed in this guide. But there are some ways to mitigate those drawbacks, and you'll hear about some of those too. If you're ready to learn how you can make money with your own store without spending a dime on inventory, you're going to want to listen to this guide thoroughly. Let's get started. What is dropshipping? At this point, you might be asking yourself, how does dropshipping work? Perhaps you've heard the term floating around on various e-commerce platforms, or maybe this is one of your first times encountering the concept at all. In the simplest terms, after a dropshipper sells a product, he or she buys it from a supplier, and it is shipped directly to the customer. Typically, the process works as follows. An e-commerce merchant posts products on his or her website, from which a customer places an order and pays for the item. Then, the merchant fulfills the order by placing an order for that same product from the supplier, who sends it to the customer. When merchants decide to host their e-commerce shops through Shopify, apps like Oberlo, MailChimp, etc., makes the process simpler and more streamlined by acting as the connective tissue between the supplier marketplace and the front end of the e-commerce shop, from where the merchant items are displayed for sale and purchased. The app makes it easier to import products directly from suppliers into the store and helps to manage any changes in inventory or pricing in the supply marketplace so that there aren't any discrepancies between what is displayed in a merchant's e-commerce shop and the actual characteristics of the item in the marketplace. In addition to numerous dropshipping advantages, the dropship model is extremely flexible. Dropshippers control their own margins. Also, dropshippers aren't bound to a suggested retail price, MSRP, and can decide their retail prices on their own. Dropshippers don't need to be established business entities before starting their online stores, though they will need one once they grow. Dropshippers have access to millions of products instantly. Benefits of dropshipping. Dropshipping has a number of benefits, other than just saving you from needing a large upfront investment for inventory. Let's take a look at a few of the biggest benefits. Little to no startup capital required. The most obvious benefit of using dropshipping is the fact that you don't need to pay for inventory upfront, so you can start your store even if you're on a shoestring budget. Less work involved. With traditional retail methods, you must keep inventory. Remember to restock products before you run out. Handle packaging and shipping products, deal with returns, and more. With dropshipping, you just pass the order on to the manufacturer or distributor, and your work is done. Lower overhead. When you stock your own inventory, you must have space for that inventory, which often means renting warehouse space and/or office space. Even if you keep your inventory in your home, you'll need to set aside space for it and spend time managing it. Plus, you must buy things like shelving to hold the products. Flexibility. Rather than be tethered to a specific location, which would be necessary if you kept your own inventory, you can operate a dropshipping business from pretty much anywhere in the world, as long as you have a computer and reliable internet connectivity. Wider availability. Because you don't need to spend money up front, you'll have more products that you can offer your customers than you might in the beginning if you were purchasing inventory up front. Scalability. Your business will also be able to scale upward more quickly if you use dropshipping. Because adding inventory is as simple as listing it on your shop. You can scale almost endlessly as long as you can find appropriate products. As you can see, there are some pretty big advantages to using dropshipping over traditional retail.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?